I'm Christopher Zweig, and today on CJ at the Movies, I dish on some new films, including Melissa McCarthy and Octavia Spencer's first superhero movie, and a sci-fi drama about kids grown in laboratories who are sent to another Earth so mankind can prevail. Let's take a look. Our first movie is Thunder Force, and it's a lame superhero comedy that misuses such fine talents as Melissa McCarthy and Octavia Spencer, who both rely on obligatory cliches and situations just to keep things rolling along. They play old friends who break up and reunite when the former finds the latter at a laboratory dedicated to giving people superpowers to fight off Chicago's deadliest foes known as the Miscreants. McCarthy violates her no-touching policy, of course, and accidentally takes a serum. Now she requires special training from Spencer to become a superhero, and together they form a team known as Thunder Force.
What's your superpower?
Invisibility.
That's awesome.
Let's see what these powers can really do.
Everyone just stay calm and no one's gonna get hurt.
Em, stop! You're cooking them from the inside out!
Oh man!
Please don't film this, sir. It's a mistake.
Thunder Force, remember it.
The villains are also lamely developed, and they include Bobby Cannavale posing as a mayor candidate bent on taking over Chicago, but the one interesting element that the movie should have expanded more on instead of giving us this formulaic plot is when Jason Bateman appears as a man mutated with lobster claws who McCarthy has a thing for. That could have been a fun romantic comedy if it went in that direction, but instead it has to rely on McCarthy hurting herself and Spencer being the plucky scientist. There's no energy or flexibility in Thunder Force, which is the fifth movie McCarthy's husband Ben Falcone directed. He and she can't seem to grasp that they're talented actors guided by the right people who know their material, but not when they do things on their own, so skip it. And our last movie is Voyagers, which starts off promising but ends up running out of oxygen. It takes place in the future when humanity grows children in the labs and sends them on an 80-year-old voyage to another inhabitable planet in hopes of mankind prevailing. The youngsters on board are required to drink a special vitamin water, which drugs them into being dull and more focused on the mission, and when they stop drinking it, all hell breaks loose. The cast consists of Colin Farrell as the oldest scientist on board, along with Sheridan, Lily Rose Depp, and Fionn Whitlock, among others, as the young Voyagers.
What does it feel like to feel something?
You're not feeling what I'm feeling.
What's going on?
You're drugging us.
To prevent exactly this kind of thing from happening.
System restarting.
I was impressed by the first half of Voyagers because of its concept, which echoes Lord of the Flies and 2001: A Space Odyssey, has some good performances, and uses an excellent production design. But the other half has to succumb to the typical sci-fi drama cliches and doesn't give the characters their basis. Some of them are wise, while others are just typical, and I was expecting more out of them. It's a mixed bag for me, but I think you're better off seeing the first half and then going out for drinks during the second. Now let's recap the movies I reviewed today. Thumbs down for the lame superhero comedy Thunder Force, which fails to take risks in the superhero genre. And thumbs down for Voyagers, which starts off fresh but ends up running out of oxygen. I'm Christopher Zweig. Stay safe, and I'll see you at the movies. For more amazing content, please like and subscribe to my channels. You can also read my reviews at cjatthemovies.com and listen to my podcast reviews at newhdradio.com.